Welcome back, my friends, to some more Cyberpunk. There, just trying to make sure that the system is running okay. This is the first time in a little while that we're trying out the old setup. So I was having some issues with running Cyberpunk before, and I want to try this setup again. This is the setup we used to use for quite a while now, but I was having some internet issues on this machine, and I don't know. It's more of a trial run today. We're just gonna see how it goes. All right. So if it sucks, we'll go back to what we were doing like last week. But if it doesn't, then maybe we'll stick this one out and see how it goes. But you just never know how things are gonna work until you actually try them out. So I've been testing extensively this past weekend to try to get things ready. But as we all know, sometimes technology just has a mind of its own. So especially in Cyberpunk, so which is what we're going to be playing today. I actually held off from playing this past weekend. It was kind of difficult. I played a little bit on Saturday. I think it was Saturday. Yeah, I played a little bit on Saturday, but I was just basically trying to make some videos for YouTube. So I didn't actually progress in the story any. It was more or less just sort of rehashing what you guys have already seen. So I'm ready to dive into this, and let's try that out. We're gonna see how this goes. I think it should hopefully be smoother as long as we don't lose any internet connection today. And we got a lot to get through, so let's do it, shall we? Probably make sure I've got audio. Okay. I think you guys have audio too, so we should be good. All right. So you can see I messed around with some of the corpo, some of the street kid, but here we are with our save as the Nomad.
Everyone, feels great to have you back. So then, did you all hear about that Arasaka aircraft carrier docked in Night City?
All good on your end, no issues at the moment. Glad to hear it, Toast. Glad to hear it.
Apparently
so you said
safe in Japanese waters.
You got a day of school today? Are you already done with school for the day?
But honestly, it's quite the power move.
Okay, so what happened was we had just
You got up.
I might have caught something. I jagged into that corpo's biomod.
Yeah, he felt like trash yesterday.
Neurovirus suit. Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling, my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
Oh, you had a day off. I gotcha. Nice. Okay. Man, this is great. There is a vending machine in my room that I have to pay for. Welcome to the future. What do we got over here? Oh, look at this. I guess I was looking at some Ballsy magazine. What's this? 1,000 beats a second? It looks like a novel of some sort, but... It's good to sometimes just check out what all is going on in these scenes. Like this. What's this? I actually think that that's a troll from The Witcher. Like, it's the troll from the Gwent game. No Life 3. Alright, so that is definitely a dig at Half-Life 3, which is never released. And they're saying, hey, Cyberpunk actually released. What we got in here? Weapon stash? I was playing some Fallen Order on stream a few days ago, but I still can't find the dual-wield box on Kashyyyk. Oh, okay. Well, I think I got it the second time I was on Kashyyyk. I don't know if that helps at all. I think it was the second time. Weapon stash. Oh yeah, check it out. Oh, we got the wolf shirt. Definitely gonna be wearing some Witcher gear. Let's take that. We got the GOG shirt too. What is this? V's vest without backers patch. Let's go with the Wolf School jacket. I don't even know if it's better than what I've got, but taking it anyway. Hey Emma, hey, what's going on, Notre Dame? How you guys doing today? Not much is up with me, Notre Dame. I decided to hold off on playing this game over the weekend so I could play it on stream. So I've been just itching to get back into it. It was so much fun on Friday, especially. So I bought this and haven't played it yet. Been addicted to COD. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't. I mean, I haven't played that much. Should I store some of this other stuff? I don't know how important it is to hang on to old gear. Braid Scav combat shirt. I didn't even take the Witcher Wolf School t-shirt out. So what was I supposed to do? I was supposed to take just this katana? Is that it? Or are they stored in... No, it's okay. I was just supposed to take the katana. I guess I can stash some of these other guns that I don't need. I've got... Those are all excess, so I could... Did I do something in my hair? I got a haircut. About 4.5 hours in this game, I took the Corpo life path. Nice. That's what I'm going to be doing off stream. How do you like it so far? Is it everything you hoped it would be? Can I use? No messages. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Remember, this guy is pretty ugly. I don't know that... Wait, which of these pistols should I use? Hang on a second. 59.6 DPS. That one fires faster. I'll take the firing faster gun. So let me equip this assault rifle now. Okay. Let's wear... Oh yeah, the Wolf School jacket is decent amount of armor, actually. And then underneath we'll throw the Scav combat shirt on. So look at me. Look at this guy right now. Look at this. Thought it was different, but I couldn't figure it out. Okay, looks good. Well, Mrs. Magoots cut it, actually. So my my barber had to cancel our haircut shortly before Thanksgiving, and with coronavirus on the rise here in the United States, like we're having record days like all the time now. Just decided it's probably best to just go ahead and stay home.
Hey V, Regina Jones here. If
Man,
you're
this
looking
dude's
for
really
work in
let it all
Watson,
hang out.
give me a call.
How'd you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
Where's my... Okay, there's my pistol. I'm gonna not walk around with my gun out.
I got a clusterfuck on my hands right now.
I heard you're looking for work in Watson. Just so happens I'm one of its main employers. If you don't want to waste those talents of yours, check the gigs I sent you. Dude, good work, and there's more where that came from. I'll be in touch. Good work as in, like, good person work? Because I don't want to do that. Loving the game. Glad to hear it. It's been, like I said, I've been really enjoying it so far. I'm sometimes very easily entertained, and this game has got lots of entertainment.
Know what the worst thing is about this place?
I would like some noodles, please.
No, the fucking smell.
No? Okay, you don't serve me here. I get it. I get it. What's this gun icon? Is this a gun store? Wilson?
Steady. Hers after every shot now.
Who are you? Why are you acting like you know me? I've been busy practicing shooting on keyboard and mouse, and while it's different to controller, I do enjoy it. It is pretty fun. I'm starting to get the hang of it. I was actually going to load the game up, but saw you on, so thought I'd hold out. Oh, I gotcha. Well, appreciate you stopping in. Oh, wait. Dang, this dude is... Coach Fred? V, what if I told you that you could have some fun and make a little eddies in a single stroke? Fighting tournaments coming up. I think you've got what it takes. Flicking you the chords of your opponents. Money and fame are waiting. All right, a couple words about who you're going up against. 1, Kabuki, won't spoil this, just come and see. 2, Arroyo, Buck, 6th Street Ganger, real POS. Glenn Caesar, fights like effing hammers. Oh, fists like effing hammers. Animals Club, Rhino, woman's a legend, lays everyone flat. Huh.
Let's have a look.
Just getting all sorts of messages right now. Hey, Curry, what's going on? I know, I really do. I want some noodles IRL. I don't think I'm going to be buying any guns because I don't have a whole lot of money. Although I actually can afford some of these. Yeah. Oh well. At least I know that there is... Oops. Dang it. See if it's the same keys. It is. Okay. Danger, moderate, moderate, moderate. And we've got a high and a very high. My main job is the Ripper Doc. A gun. Oh, is this guy gonna... Okay. Somebody gonna get me a gun? Or he's just gonna collect your gun?
Let's have a look.
What gun is he gonna give me? Is he gonna give me one for free? I would take... Oh, this one's for free. Dying Night. Huh, that gun actually looks pretty dang cool. A power pistol. I'll be equipping that. You just received an iconic item along with a set of crafting specs. You can use these to craft better quality versions of this item. Oh wait, I was going to do this a little bit more interestingly. When a new version of an iconic item is crafted, the original item is destroyed. Iconic items can also be upgraded just like regular weapons or pieces of clothing. Upgrading improves their levels and stats, ensuring they remain useful as you progress through the game.
Thanks a lot.
Cool. I feel Spain, but without the pain, and the S is pronounced fine.
Come on, spit it out.
I stocked up on some chicken ramen to get me to payday, among some other items. I do like ramen. We regularly eat ramen. I guess, am I still... Hang on a second. Let me make sure there aren't any other, like, super easy jobs. Whenever we go see Wakako and walk into the pachinko salon of hers, I get this weird, like, tingling feeling on the back of my neck. I don't know, V, she's all kinds of weird. Anyway, she promised a special reward for this job with Sandra Dorset. All we have to do is go see her on Jig Jig Street. Okay. The gift. T-Bug's probably the last person you expect to do presents. She's not the kind of gal who goes around buying novelty coffee mugs or t-shirts of your favorite comic book hero. But a Netrunner program for you, for the job? Shit, she must really like you, SA. Okay, well, how do I... Can I see these on the map? There's Jackie. Oh, okay, I think these are. Okay, so the gift is all the way up there. Dang, this map is gonna be redonkulous, I think. Ramen is good. Ramen with vegetable dumplings is amazing. Vegetable dumplings? Dang, where are you getting this ramen from? I'm just making it at home. I showed on stream a little while back. We get the, we get some good ramen. Wait for lockdown to end. Okay, I probably should not do that then. Let's just go ahead and do Ripper Doc. Wait,
Hello,
Jackie's up?
local news.
No, okay,
The
all right.
Aratama Matsuri Festival is nearly upon us. To mark the event, the streets of Night City will come alive with exquisite multi-story dashi floats. The festival program will also include musical performances by biwa virtuosos and theatrical
That's a good sip of coffee.
in the No tradition. The sponsor for the festival is the Arasaka.
You guys ever have that? Sometimes one bite of food tastes really good.
Even Hanako Arasaka has announced her participation.
I haven't had
in the
vegetable
Dashi
dumplings before, I
Parade.
don't think. Not purely. I don't think I have either.
So, we gonna talk about yesterday?
It's all in the report.
Oh, I read it. Except there's no mention of me telling you to Delta the fuck out of there.
Ah.
Yeah, no biggie. Not like that cyber psycho
Trying to hold back on a joke when you read, wait, for lockdown to end? Yeah, I know. Lockdown in-game. Oh. NCPD NCD scanner hustles. The NCPD will pay you to help fight crime. We're not doing that. Gigs. Fixers will contact you when you approach a gig's location. Fixers. These intermediaries will inform you about local gigs available. Okay, so maybe fixers and gigs. I don't think I'm going to be helping the police department out. I mean, have you seen me? Is this an older lady with her butt cheeks hanging out? It is. Nice. Okay, the future is going to be rad, guys. I've had many a moment where one bite of or sip is amazing. It's so strange, isn't it?
Man of the hour.
Satisfying, but strange.
Took you long enough.
Jackie's got... Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sit down. Let me finish this. And we can drop this.
What is going on? Are we going to pretend like people can't drive around here? Jackie's got noodles. No. Get back here. Get back here. Oh my gosh. That was ridiculous. Happens with the different iced tea flavors. That's true. It does. For sure. Although I really only drink sweet tea for the most part.
Didn't figure you was the type for Asian. Would have thought you'd find it too exotic.
What do you mean? What's there not to like? Noodles? Check.
Noodles. Best part.
Check.
Nudes for short.
Get some more chile action up in here, and you're looking at
Send
Mama
nudes,
Wells'
please.
signature sopa de fideos.
Mentioned something about a surprise yesterday.
Jackie just sitting there like nothing's going on. I know, and people are having car accidents like 5 feet away from him.
Because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated coup.
Dexter Deshawn.
Dexter Deshawn.
Spec on him.
We saw this guy a little bit in some of the pre-release trailers.
2 years. Word on the street was took a little vacay.
2 years? That's exile, not a vacation. What was he up to?
Guessing he shoved pizzas in his mouth while jerking off to hardcore virtues. Important thing is he's back. It's a fresh crew.
Look at his noodles when he eats it. It goes from like two to like 3. Let's see. He did that one pretty quick. I didn't even see it.
How'd you manage to pull this? Trade in your spleen or something? As far as I know, we're not the type to get.
Oh, the
fingered by
chopsticks.
Dex.
Okay.
You know me? Oh, but T-Bug, she's the one that hooked us up.
I'll keep an eye on it.
It was a done
Sorry,
deal the
cat
moment
on
you
me.
laid eyes on me. Just come on. Ain't nobody who can resist this. Am I right?
Sure, Jack. Whatever you say.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's funny.
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face. Oh, no pressure, but this whole deal is right.
It was like 4 that time. Yeah, it was a bunch. Yeah, he's getting double chopsticks. It's like the normal one in his hand currently stays as is, and then he gets a new set. Oh, he didn't that time though.
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Dex says he needs to check you. Talk to you. Look,
I don't know.
It's his job, his rules. I can't blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is all man.
Dem glitches. Yeah, the futuristic chopsticks, they just turn into like like mini octopus legs and stuff.
Don't get me started on fixers. They catch a client, find the cheapest gong to do the job, then drop their corpse at a landfill.
Shit. Hit the nail on the
Roast
head.
noodles? Roasted noodles?
Gracias a Dios. Muy lleno. Brought your wheels.
Did he actually finish
my
it?
guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust up with the scabs.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
Nice. You can call your vehicle with the button V.
Top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
It goes from 2 to 4. I
We'll
wish
see
my
about that.
chopsticks did. I know. Think about how much food you could eat, how quick you could do it.
Let's feel this factory.
It's just an efficiency thing, I think. That's all. Is that me? That's me. Look at that. Does look a lot better since the last time we saw it.
First stop. Ripper Duck. And Holmes. Easy on the gas, huh? I just ate.
All right, I got to try to decide which camera we want to use. I kind of like the first-person camera.
Anyhow. I got a date. Miss D.
You don't say.
She's so sweet. Really gets me, you know.
Should we follow all the traffic laws, you guys? But don't drive over people. It is really difficult to drive on a keyboard, you know? What's this? I want to see what this is. Hidden gems. While exploring Night City and the surrounding area, you may come across valuable containers with loot. They might be tricky to find, and I didn't read the rest. Excuse me? Oh, dang it. Hit the wrong button. Do you want some? Now they're floating. F, now I want some noodles. I'll have some closer to noon. So what is this thing? I don't know what it is. Maybe it's... explains on the map? Bradbury and Baran? I have no idea. I guess maybe it's something that I just can't do yet. But look at this park job. Parked it perfectly. Perfectly. Loot, let us get. I know, but it won't. Sad. Look at this parking space. I parked in it
Yeah, this is it.
like
Come
a
on,
glove.
babe. Find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits. We'll hash out what Dex has cooked up for us.
Jackie, what are you going to be doing over here? What? I wonder what you could possibly be doing over here while you're waiting for me.
Your movie.
My gosh, this city is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Wait, who's this? Do I have to fight this guy? Is that what the fist icon means?
Sup, skin and bones?
Gamora. Oh, you guys know there's going to be some interesting stuff happening here. You just know.
So what happened to her? Did she die or something?
What's this one called? Esoterica? Misty's Esoterica.
Baby. Dr. Vector will see you now.
I'll sit tight over here. Me and Misty got a
Wait,
little catching
V
up to do.
Vector? Okay.
You look pleased.
Cause I am. Always.
That's pretty wild.
Makes for easier.
Is he wearing a mask?
But
Looks like a bandana type
we got
mask.
a new job lined up from a big hitter at the afterlife.
Oh.
All right, well,
Is it gonna be dangerous?
how's the light getting in there?
Don't you worry, mi amor.
I don't think that's supposed to happen. I'll try not to steal from people that are supposed to be good, but no promises. Oh, look at that ramen. Just picked up some ramen. More light coming in. Whoa. How'd that? Whoa, look at that. And pet this cat. Ooh. Hairless cat. Oh. I should probably get rid of this rodent infestation. Catching up, eh? Emma, you didn't see that. All right, you didn't see it. What's going on over here? Oh wow, we got a. It's like, how you doing? Oh dang. Well.
Fuck!
Loots Magoots looting from good people. Well, yeah, we'll see. Though a common practice, cyberware installation is still a dangerous and invasive procedure which can only be performed by qualified specialists, Ripper Docs. There are several Ripper Docs operating throughout Night City who offer a variety of different cyberware upgrades. Select your desired cybernetic upgrade from the list and enjoy your new abilities. I actually didn't. I was tabbed out for a sec. Oh, well, okay.
Vicky, surprise everyone.
I need two monitors.
It's good to see
Then you definitely did not see me point a gun at a cat. You definitely didn't see that at all.
Wow. What do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig. Had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea,
Oh, you know what I was expecting, though?
Sensitivity to bright lights.
I wasn't expecting this guy here.
Kit and caboodle.
All right, Kit. We'll
I was
sort
expecting
you
the
out in
doctor
a
from
flash.
Outlast.
Besides that,
Way more creepy.
how are things?
Met a new fixer. He gave me a job. Name's Dexter Deshawn.
Known quantity from the afterlife. No denying
What?
you're moving on.
Unfollows? Give me my free Prime sub back.
You're not telling me, Vic?
It was a hairless cat.
Keep your
It was
guard up,
practically
that's
a
all.
rat.
I've heard some things about Dex. He's not
And I
as
didn't shoot
chill
it, it was
as he
just a
makes himself
joke.
out to be.
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex Deshawn, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
That was a
The
perfect slide
Dexter
right there.
Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
I can't even, yeah, 21 grand? Jeez, I have like less than 2,000 right now. Let me just go ahead and tell you.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the Eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Man, this dude's trusting.
Last time. You hear?
This dude is trusting. Okay.
Chair, please. Sit down and relax.
All right. How many of you guys would be sitting down in the chair right now? Just out of curiosity. Let's read this. Kazuo Kano, Ronin from Osaka. Kazuo Kano's name is on the lips of everyone in the boxing world. The up-and-coming light heavyweight remains undefeated after 20 professional fights, 17 of which were won by technical knockout. Some accuse Kano of doping, others say he has connections with the Yakuza. While training in Night City, the light heavyweight was allegedly seen receiving guests from Japan in his gym. Afterwards, they were then seen being carried out of the gym unconscious. Wide scars have been visible near Kano's ribs for the last 3 fights. Local Ripper Docs say that the scars definitely do not look like an appendix removal procedure. Will Kano become the light heavyweight champion of the world? We'll see after Malone takes his revenge on Hernandez. Interesting. Got some fixed fights is what it sounds like. I went from 2 crappy 1080p 60 hertz monitors to 140. Oh, hang on. Let me sit down first. 1440p 165 hertz, but I definitely need 2. What'd you do with the old ones? Do you not still have them? I also need to build the new desk that's been sat in my hallway for 3 months. I like building PCs, but I don't like building desks.
Should be about right.
That makes sense. I built my desk from scratch, and it was a pain in my butthole.
Now jack in.
It was pain in my assholes. Kuroshi, that's top shelf tech.
Kuroshi? Whoa. Vic, nothing tops that on the market.
Sounds like it could come in handy then.
Sold them to a secondhand
Gave you
tech
my
store,
word I'd
gotcha.
pay you back, but this might be too rich for my
I probably would
blood.
have done the same thing, to be honest.
We'll
I've
work
got
something out.
my
Right
1080p
now,
monitors,
I'm
but I
just
need them
out
for
to make
work.
sure
That's the
you
only
get
reason I
back
kept
in
them.
one piece. Eddie's in hand.
All right, let's do this.
You peruse and choose while I scan. Let's see what's going on inside.
Cyberware. Cybernetic implants are mechanical replacements for the organic parts of your body. They can give you superhuman-like abilities which can improve your combat capability and help you survive in hazardous conditions. Although a common practice in 2077, the installation of cyberware is still an invasive and sometimes dangerous medical procedure. Only specialists known as Ripper Docs are trusted to install cyberware safely. I have a small apartment. It's already full of stuff I've collected over the last 8 years of being here. I have like 1 cupboard for storage in the apartment. It's tiny and has a massive water boiler in it. I know how that storage stuff goes. We live in a house, but it does not have much storage space. Like, there's hardly any closets or anything like that in here. Am I picking... Do I pick everything? Kuroshi Optics enhances your vision. Kuroshi Optical Cyberware is a widely popular suite composed of electro-neural enhancements with environment scanning functionality. Am I supposed to do all of this stuff? That's what I'm not sure of. It's like I've got 4 available items here, 1 available item here, 2 down here, 1 for 2, 1, 2. It did not tell me how much to pick. It also has a radiator in it, and it's in the bedroom, so I use it for my clothes. Nice. Frontal cortex. 8 intelligence. Okay. I think I got it. So I'm only supposed to pick ocular and hands, since they're, like, boxed in here. So let's do that. And then hands. What do we got here? Ballistic coprocessor. Increases the chance to ricochet shots with power weapons. Directly links the user's optical implant to the weapon system, offering real-time data tracking. Sweet. All right, I think that's it. I'll definitely have to take a look at some of this other stuff, though. Allows you to aim and shoot while dodging. Slows time by 50% for 1.5 seconds when blocking, aiming, or attacking during a slide or dodge. Some cool stuff in here.
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear.
Nice.
This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
Away.
Excellent.
Carve away, man.
Lay that major league arm of yours right here.
You know, like, surely.
So, what's new in the life of Victor Vector?
Yeah, if I'm being honest.
I'm being a little bit too nice
much.
right now. V would not be asking these questions.
I used to live in a world where all that mattered was who's who, what's what, and how's why.
And what happened?
One day, I just dropped it and never looked back. I'll never be a legend in this town, but been sleeping nights ever since. Just like that. Thanks.
But surely there have to be
Now,
more
with
high-end clinics
anesthetic,
than
I
this.
can start cutting.
Right? Right?
Feel anything?
You think? I'm not going to say anything. Feels like I'm at the dentist was one of the options. I made my naked ladyboy, but it's even freaking me out, so I don't think I'll use that character. Doesn't hurt to sweet-talk the guy you need to survive. That's true. It's true.
Lights out for a minute, all right?
But this V doesn't feel like he owes anybody anything.
Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in.
Oh, am I out right now?
You might feel a little discomfort at first.
Oh no, this is the eyeball I'm about to get.
Contrast, glitches. Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Seen more dramatic improvements before.
Patience, kid. Give it a minute.
Scanning people with your optical cyberware can provide you with a lot of useful information, such as how strong an enemy might be, who is in their crew, or what type of weapon they use. As a skilled netrunner, you can see a list of quick hacks, which you can use against your enemies.
Time for the scanner.
Victor Vector.
Might take you a few seconds
Civilian.
to adjust, but first time's
Best
really
Ripper
the
Doc and
charm.
Watson, Night
With
City
anything,
veteran,
really.
old friend to Jackie
Scanner
Wells.
should eventually sync with your thought processes.
Oh, I can't wait to scan some randos. You'll never guess what happened, I think, yesterday morning. I don't think I will, actually. What happened?
Renting
Is it good?
ne'er-do-wells.
Hopefully good?
You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
A database of individuals with bounties assigned to them is now available to use. You can identify these wanted persons with your scanner. Since all are wanted dead or alive, the methods you use to claim your reward are entirely up to you.
Dead it is, my friends.
It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
Oh, I can't draw it using the normal button. Okay. So my Alexa is a good foot away from the cat's water bowl, so it was totally safe and the best place for it to hear me in every room. I woke up yesterday morning and the cats had slam dunked it into their water bowl. Wow.
Shit, Victor, not
totally
bad.
broken. That sounds terrible. I'm sorry. It was
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now and another 2 in an hour.
Do you have, is that the only one you had?
Thanks again, Vic.
Put it through my Witcher jacket there.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of.
Sick.
And once you hit the big leagues...
Yeah, let's go scan some randos. And let's use his computer real fast.
Idiot.
Did he just call me an idiot?
Come on, punch him.
What's taking so long? Move your ass, SA. Dex is waiting on us. I will, but I have to first read.
Left, goddammit.
Oh, he wasn't talking to me. Late. Running late, sorry. Hugs from Misty. You're effed. Oh wait. Oh right, this was from Victor to Blaze. If any of your lackeys show up here again, they're in for worse than a split jaw. If it's not an empty threat, try me, mother effers. We won't forget you're a dead man walking. So this was in that area where I found Sandra. Yep, you need a new one. Dang, sorry to hear that. That definitely sucks.
Guard up, you idiot.
Biotechnica work with us. Dear Victor, my name is Abigail Eden, and I'm a headhunter for Biotechnica. I was wondering if maybe you'd consider joining the world's most socially conscious, environmentally friendly corporate family. We offer full access to our state-of-the-art technology, security, you won't have to relocate from Watson, and an attractive career path. Let me know, it's worth it. AE. Okay. Well, he is the best Ripper Doc, apparently. And he is working in, well, he's working in a basement. Like a dank basement. Gonna see if there's anything. Ooh, frag grenade. Yeah, I think I will take. Thank you very much, Doc. Maybe there's something in these. Old plastic gas mask. Something goes over my face so I can be less ugly. I think I will. I think I will. Look at that. I'm slightly less ugly. Actually, did that make me more ugly? I think it might have made me more ugly somehow. I don't know how. Chemical damage blade? Mantis blades? Wait. How do I use that? Is that a part of my katana? I actually have a katana now. Let's equip that over the pistol, I guess. Okay, so no, it's not that. I don't know what a mantis blade is.
Guard up, you idiot.
I can't pull out my weapon here, which is fine.
Punch him. Jab with your left.
What's this?
Damn it.
Who's winning?
Hernandez. You know, in the old days, that cripple Malone would have been flat on the boards. Now every last fighter's got extra skull lining. Absorbs 75% of every blow.
Miss it, don't you?
Miss the old days.
How's biz going?
In true V fashion, I'm gonna ask him a question about him, and then I'm just gonna leave. How's business? Oh, cool. All right. Great. Don't care.
Your heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe.
What's going on here,
I can
Jackie?
release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds. Anything red.
Thanks, Misty. You're the best.
He's getting some holistic
Aura.
care.
It needs tending, baby. You've got to brush it daily. It's just no good if you don't.
Brush your aura daily, everybody.
Make sure your hands are clean and caress the filaments of light along their length. They'll be strong then.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with
Avoid
the doc.
anything red. Isn't your hair red? It is, yes.
For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci
Red
Burgers.
hair, green beard.
Okay, do my best to talk us up.
All right, time to meet with Dex. Oh yeah. Jackie Wells Gangoon.
How's it going?
Oh, I can bring him in for $10. That's okay.
You've been with Misty a while, huh?
Yeah, about a year. Why?
Just asking. Never thought you'd last that long in a stable.
In 2077, I'd be doing the same.
Come on,
Which same?
Mano. You know I was raised right.
Hey, how well you know Bug exactly?
La mamita got a soft spot.
You be
for
doing
me.
the aura, this thing here?
No, but seriously, she ain't the type you go out and grab a beer with. Don't actually think she got any soft spots anywhere. For anybody.
Right.
All right, cool. Well, let's scan some randos. Dang it.
Gotta take a piss?
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter.
Regina
That's why I called you.
Jones.
The number
Regina
of cyber-psycho
Jones.
attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyberpsychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet.
Oh my gosh.
If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the
Holistic
scene.
medicine, keeping my
But
aura
remember,
clean.
You're not there to execute anybody. Try to
Not a bad idea. Tech might start
And
doing
I'll
that in
send someone to pick 'em up.
2021.
I hope
Right.
that's all clear.
That's Co-Carnage right up there.
There are various ways to incapacitate enemies without killing them. Non-lethal takedowns, non-lethal quick hacks, non-lethal weapons, EMP grenades, and some combat grenades. Weapon mods that change damage to non-lethal. If a given weapon, combat gadget, or quick hack deals non-lethal damage, it will be mentioned in the description.
We only deal in lethality, my friends.
Not only to you.
This is Co-Carnage.
Do you truly believe that those who have sold you your mechanical eyes have resisted the temptation to peek through them? Cameras are all around us, even within us. Your joys, your worries, your life. For them, it is all mere spectacle.
Let's just say you're right. So what? Should I just gouge out my optics?
I actually was wondering if I could kill
but no
Co.
thanks.
You are beyond salvation, but not the children of the future. Life untainted
Look at what
by
he's wearing.
surgery of the sacrilege. We can yet save them. May the mothers shield their bodies. May the fathers instill their hatred.
It's great
for
too. It's
Crow.
actually his voice too.
But who are those who follow our every step, you ask? Why the titans of entertainment in Alpha Centauri?
Sounds like this game might allow pacifist playthrough. Might go there. It sounds like
In
it
their
might.
wretchedness,
In certain
they
situations,
placate
at
their
least.
weary
Yeah.
and oppressed masses by putting our laughter, our tears, on full display.
Get next to him. I'll snap a still of you arresting him for revealing government secrets.
Wait, who are they talking
Open your
about?
mind before it is too late.
Jessica will like die.
Who are you guys talking about? Me?
Like this
Or-
is Max Nova.
or Gary?
I just can't.
Okay, hang on a second. We got to try something here. You don't know who that is? Co-Carnage. He's a big streamer.
I recognize you. You come here often. Your eyes tell me that your mind has opened to the truth.
I can't kill him.
Will you provide a humble donation so that I may continue my mission?
Humble? Sure.
Humble. Sounds affordable. Just don't spend it on stupid shit.
Thank you. This has bought me a day or two. Radio waves bear the truth.
Okay, but my V would not. He would never give money. Never heard of him? Oh man, he's good. I enjoy Ko. If I'm being quite honest, so he's probably streaming right now. He streams most. He's also in the United States, but he streams most mornings. Just about every morning, I think. But he actually did a streak of like 2,000 days straight or something like that of some streaming. Netrunner? Dang. NCPD. Right? But anyway, Ko is, I would say, the streamer I try to model my streams after. Just sort of that, like, what's going on in my car here? You guys see this? Man. I mean, I know that we should have some hover ability in the future, but I didn't realize my car was installed with that technology. All right, let me be an adult and take some stuff out. Don't get up to too much fun while I'm out. I'll try not to, I guess. Oh, this is available now. What is this? Current location, Little China. Select destination. Is this a... Oh, this is a fast travel point. Okay. Good to know. Cool. But I gotta find the other places first. Good to know. Good to know. There are children in this game, too? I never really thought of that, to be honest. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and meet with Dex. I don't know if I should even bring my car. It's not very far. What the heck? What is going on? Oh, is this an area that I could help him out? Hang on. Let me look at this closer. Assault in progress. Oh. Yeah, I could help the NCPD, but I'm not doing that. I'm definitely not doing that. Fixed camera. I'm not a good guy. It seems like they want you to play this as a good guy. But I'm not a good guy. What's going on over here? What is this? Cement? You guys haul cement in this kind of outfit? I don't know. I don't know if that's the most practical, but I mean...
Hello there.
Are you guys construction workers? I'm confused. I'm real confused, you guys. Oh no, am I getting view-botted? Oh crap. Yeminem and Z, Toby, and Max. I don't want to be famous, please. Enough. Gosh, thank God for Loot Spot Goots, right? Alright, sorry Dex, I just had to check that out real quick. That was interesting.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
I keep telling people we're already famous here. I know, right?
Mind if I ask you something right off the thing? Would you rather live in peace as Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
You're either somebody or you fizzle out into nothing. Night City don't let you choose.
Oh, but it does. See, in my line of work...
Man, look at that arm.
No way. Chill. Sorry. But folk who try to take advantage, well, they see the beast inside. All right, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to...
Oleg Darkovich. Dexter Deshawn, no affiliation.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Sure, I'm sure it's simple.
Yeah. Guessing it belongs to a core.
Trying to figure out best grip for FPS on keyboard and mouse. Kind of want a claw grip, but I keep naturally reverting to a palm grip. What's a claw grip? Like this?
No problem. Just a death sentence. NC's Arasaka's turf. Nobody fucks with them here.
His bicep looks bigger than my
What can
head.
say,
I know,
Mr.
right?
B?
This dude's
High risk, high reward.
quite large.
First rule of the afterlife. Besides that,
Tempted by the Cooler
I'm no
Master
leadhead.
720
Ain't
to
gonna
force
leave
myself
no
into a
tricks
claw
for them to
grip.
follow, 'cause we gonna do this clean
I
and
used
on
the
hush.
Death Adder Elite
We understand each other.
myself.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Maelstrom.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Are we just constant? Like, are we in a tunnel this whole time?
Got a
A bit
classic
more
tale
vertical
for you.
control as there is space
Psycho
between the
gang doing his
fingertips and the
thing 2
palms,
weeks
so
back.
faster movement.
Jumped a
Huh,
Militech
okay.
convoy. Got away with the
Slight
key.
more control than pure
Corp
fingertip.
Don't even know Maelstrom's involved.
You learn something new every
Now
day.
see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily
This
ever
is gonna
after.
be...
But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy.
Hmm.
Now, I flat out purchased
This is gonna be
the
tough,
thing
I
from
think.
Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent.
Maelstrom is kind of cool and
Brick.
interesting to me.
I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, a.k.a. Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge.
I'll have to look up these different
and I got
grips,
no way of
Emma,
knowing
because
his
I was not
aims
even
to honor
familiar.
His predecessor's word. To add to this shitstrom, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Meredith Stout.
Royce guy. What's he like?
A straight psychopath, chrome-loving kind.
Big club in this town.
I'll give you that. Except few of its other members, no matter the stakes, would put a friend and associate through an industrial microwave dryer. Apparently, first thing to burst are the eyeballs. Get a nice clear pop. Then the rest goes goulash.
Nice. I have really small girly hands, so the model O- is still a palm grip mouse for me, and the Cooler Master MM720 is shorter and wider. So while it's a normal person's fingertip grip, for me it'd be a claw grip. I thought claw was funnier though. It might be too wide for me though, but I can't go to a store to try before I buy.
Who's the prima donna?
Yeah, let me see if
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town.
this is the
asking
Death
after
Adder
the
Elite.
convoy
This is
as
what I
if her
use
life
right
depended
here.
on finding it. The one lead she's got zip
See if
tied
it
in her trunk.
this is how it fits in my hand.
Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter. So she must be getting desperate.
Kind of hard to show on screen here.
Of course, to do
I
so,
don't know if
you'll
that
need
helps.
frazzled
That's the Death
cat's
Adder
info.
Elite. My hands
Send
are
it now.
decent size. They're not small, but they're not big hands either. I'd say average size hands. Client, tell me about her.
Client. What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Normal
Woman's
mouse
named
and it's
Evelyn
heavier than
Parker.
mine.
I knew it
Gotcha.
wasn't easy. Put the
I've
word
enjoyed
out,
it.
was
I like the
looking for
shape of
any
it.
kind of intel.
Right. And
My old mouse was just,
Some
it was a
brothers from
Cooler
Pacifica
Master
got back to me. Told
Storm.
me to stop
It
looking.
came
And
with
the convo.
the Devastator mouse, is what it's called.
Anyway,
Not that
our
great. It
little
was really
client
flat.
insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game.
I have the mouse that has holes in the
be there
shell.
for long.
Gotcha.
Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
All right. Well, you're gonna find out I'm probably not that good either, Dex.
think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you.
Flies across my mat like a feather.
One more thing, Mr. V. Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
I think he's talking about my strategy to get into this mission. Am I gonna go in stealthy or am I gonna go in guns blazing?
Street cred. Performing certain actions will reward you with street cred. Build your street cred to make a name for yourself in the Night City underworld. Doing so will open up new opportunities.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally.
Gordito? Oh, look at that guy. Oh.
Guy certainly knows how to protect his biz. Wants to put us on a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess. Before lining us up a big job.
Mr. V, how about a little something to get those taste buds tingling? The biochip in question is in fact the so-called relic. A Nova tier piece of tech catering to the top 1%. Supposedly the best life insurance money can buy. You and I are going to be neck deep in money. I'm just going to call that money because I actually don't know what it's called. It's like Euro dollars. Is that? Oh, that is what it is, isn't it? Euro dollars. Makes sense.
This is combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right. Heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
That sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but...
That person had a name?
How much help she stands to be.
Philip Ignatiev. Civilian, no criminal record. That's interesting. Euro dollars are fake. They're just called euros. No. In the game, they're called Euro dollars. I wasn't making that up. That's actually what they're called.
You're weirding me out, V.
And there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do?
Where am I? I guess I'm just talking to Jackie while I just
Parker wants to
twiddle my thumbs out here.
Dex gave me
I just got hit by a car.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this?
Ooh, that's a nice car.
What's first?
Let's go with the client.
Parker. I think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods. Put my nose to the ground. Sniff around.
It's gonna confuse American. Oh, you know, okay. They have no idea about the world outside the States, though. There are a lot of them. I definitely don't know much about Europe. I've never been there, unfortunately. I'd like to. Go to Lizzie's bar between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. What time? How do I check the time? Is it in here? 4:42. Okay. I'm running out of time. I'm gonna try to go to Lizzie's bar right now. Mr. V, just want to remind you again that Eddies have already changed hands between me and my esteemed Maelstrom partners in biz, around sum of 10 grand to be precise. So when you're there to take it off their hands, don't let them try to shake you down, as they're liable to do, Maelstrom being Maelstrom. Oh, I can actually respond. Do I have to, though? Thanks for the info. You'll need it. Best of luck. Okay. Let's drive. The information. Go to Lizzie's bar between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. I think in the city, I'll probably use third-person view. Get out of here. Stop in the middle like that, you turd burglar. What's going on over here? What are you guys doing? It's like, fuck off. It's like they want me to hit them with my car. What are you guys doing? Europe is an entire continent, so you saying you want to go to Europe is like you saying you would go... Yeah, no, I know. I don't have a... I would like to go anywhere in Europe. Like, literally. I haven't been to anywhere in Europe.
Is it a mirage? A hologram? No, my friend.
I'm aware, Emma. I do know my continents.
Open skies.
I'm not stupid, all right?
We're closed right now.
No, you're not. Wait, is it really after 6 already? No, it's not. What? Let me in. Oh, I gotta... Oh, it's the 6... Okay. This is fine. I'll just wait a little bit. I'll wait, like... I guess I won't? Why can't I skip time? Well, here's a fast travel spot. I know you know. It just bothers me how many don't know. I gotcha. So do I have to open these? No. Okay, I've actually found some already. That is interesting, because I didn't even actually go up to any of them. All right, what do we got here? Lizzie's Bar. Mind F just gained a new meaning. I think he's watching one of those videos in his brain. So this is Lizzie's Bar. It doesn't seem like a bar, you know? It seems like something else. Seems like something entirely different. It's only 4:59. Okay, time does not go by super quickly in this game. So I guess I'll just do some exploring. Kind of obnoxious that I can't skip time. Okay, I can, just not right there. All right, now it's 6 o'clock.
Looking a little put out there, Input. Interest you in a preem BD?
Sure.
Yeah.
And I go.
Hold it. House rules first. There will be severe penalties for any unauthorized recording. No drugs, no groping.
BD stands for brain dance. That's all I really know.
You do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box.
I really look that green to you. Like I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Door's open.
I am really that green, you guys. I don't know what's going on.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
All right. F to death. So, hang on a second. There is a way to do this. Let me check out my key bindings real quick. The sprint is a... Oh. Huh, okay. How do you do, like, a walk? Is there a way to walk? Match speed kind of thing? Brain dance. Analysis mode? Analysis mode? Hang on a second. What the heck is going to go on in this? Pause brain dance with spacebar. Fast forward with E. Rewind with Q. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Really, really interesting. So, how do I walk? Is there a way to do that? I figured there would be. Oh, photo mode is cool. We'll have to take some photos at some point, too. Vehicle. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see any way to walk. I basically jog or I sprint. The Mox.
It's one of those stories that is either very simple or very complicated, depending on who you ask. For Janice, it was a mix of both. The Mox came to exist because it had to. We didn't have a soul in our corner, no one to make sure street justice was on our side, so we took matters into our own hands. The Mox is composed of the people who, if any of them disappeared from the streets tomorrow, you might never even notice. Sex workers, penniless artists, aimless rebels, and restless souls who weren't dealt a fair hand. Today, the Mox is thriving as demonstrated by the booming biz of Lizzie's Bar. Lizzie's is renowned for its being arguably the best braindance club in Night City. Corporate suits, gangoons, pop stars, and locals alike all gather at Lizzie's to kick back, have a drink, and dip into the most beautifully scrolled and tuned BDs you've ever experienced. Most customers, however, are oblivious to the fact that the club is gang-owned and operated, that the Mox are in charge, watching after their own, just like the Lizzie of legend once did. Know the story? Lizzie used to work here back when she was just a typical dive with a stripper pole, Janice proudly explained. She took care of the girls, made sure eddies were falling into the pockets and their teeth weren't falling to the curb. Like this one time, this effer, editor's note, referring to a Tiger Claws gang member, was having too much fun with one of the girls and Lizzie just couldn't stomach it anymore. Story is she deprived the worm of his little tiger balls so quick and nasty, it took them 2 days to clean up all the blood and puke splatter. Of course, the Claws found out fast and they flatlined her in a flash, but everyone that she had impacted in some way, they were still around, they came together, fought back, and, well, you already know the rest.
Jeez.
Yo, my troopers, shroomers, and fumers, Mr. White here. Drop that little toast table and rush to the nearest store.
Can I get back here? Oh, nice. Okay, now I work here at Lizzie's Bar. What do we got here? Hunktopia? Is that what that says? Twinktopia? Erotichrome and Ballsy magazine. Man, everybody's into these pervy magazines. If you're a dance head like us, don't miss out on Lizzie's. You'll find no better brain dance club in the city, no matter how deep you dig. Modern boxes, solid tech, but most important, the catalog, chock full of nearly any EXP you can imagine. You'll find everything you need to get you off, fast or slow, nasty or classy, and everything in between. Don't let the girls at the front door scare you off or kill your buzz. They're wary of newcomers, but once you get in, they'll treat you like one of their own. Trust us, give Lizzie's a try, and you'll never go anywhere else. Now, the afterlife, that's a different story. Sure, you can cut loose and have a good time there, but the afterlife is a place of business above all else. Want to meet with a fixer about a job that needs doing, discuss important gig details with a client over drinks, or maybe just sit back and people watch? To see the comings and goings of the NC Underworld's biggest merc and fixer names, the afterlife is a great place for all the above. The only place, really. If you're looking for the city's marquee events, you'll find yourself at Riot. Chart-topping playlists, live performances from the brightest stars, both local and from around the world, DJ battles, unique music shows, and media-packed album premieres. Sound like you're seeing? Don't miss out on Riot. So it sounds like there's 3 different main bars in the city. Or clubs, I guess. There's nobody here right now. Sit at the bar and ask about Evelyn. Slavo McAllister, pompous asshole or eccentric genius, claimed rocker boy Slavo McAllister has ruffled feathers yet again following his most recent performance at nightclub Tottenton's. Okay. There's just so much info to read about. It's like you can't even... Oh, this... Okay, I recognize her. Is this Evelyn?
Hey.
I recognize her from the trailers.
Get you something.
I'm looking for Evelyn Parker. You know if she's here?
Who's asking?
Just answer the damn question.
You seem a little tense, Jumba. Go grab a box. Might take the edge off. Have fun, relax. Find me once your mood's improved. I'll serve you a drink then.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this one.
You're not Evelyn. I don't believe it.
Evelyn Parker.
Does that hand help him pour drinks faster?
I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
Sense on? Only tequila I drink. How would you know?
I like to know everything about the people I work
A little bit fuzzy in the brain right now.
Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Why are we meeting here? Any particular reason? Actually, it doesn't seem much like your thing, this place.
I'll take that as a compliment. Come on. Know a place we can talk where ears won't prick up to listen. We'll be
Lightweight, I know.
Mateo.
Just a little bit buzzed, I guess. Lizzie Wizzy and the meta waves. Lizzie, does she pee on people? Alright. VIP room, huh? Oh, look at this. Have a seat. Still don't believe you're Evelyn. I don't believe you. Is this this isn't a brain dance, right? Brain dance is actually like legit in your
Dex
brain,
had a
I
load
thought.
to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy.
Interesting.
I hope he wasn't overselling.
Dex doesn't know me enough to know if I'm trustworthy.
You don't give a rat's dick what Dex thinks. We both know that.
You have trouble accepting compliments?
No, just think flattery's beneath you. Am I wrong?
Maybe Dex is beneath you. Have you known each other long?
You writing Dex's bio? Hate to disappoint, but I just don't know much.
In other words, you hardly know each other. Yet he fingered you for this job.
No, he didn't. Gross.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
No.
Relic.
Not really.
Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka, making this heist
Oh, hey, there's my arm.
risky motherfucker.
Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Kompeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
I can actually scan this.
Classy Corp hotels? Yeah, no. Out of my price range.
Sounds like Dex gave you a good time. Yeah, no kidding, for
Cores
free.
to die for.
Actually, he's gonna pay
As
me.
you'll see for yourself.
Interesting.
Where's this chip hiding exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka? He's in town?
Don't you read the scream sheets? The media couldn't get enough of Yori
Scream
coming to
sheets?
Night
I don't even know what that
City. It was
is.
all over the headlines. Anyway, he's heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son.
What? So Arasaka Jr.'s planning to grab the reins while in Night City?
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them? Look, if you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your prick
It
perk
is.
up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka
My
laboratory.
prick perk up. Well, nah,
He's
I
made
mean,
a deal with Net.
maybe, but you won't be able to tell.
Aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need
Your
to scout
ace?
things out?
Where is Yorinobu?
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device, because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now, where's he hiding it?
Well, likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is...
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
Okay, what's next?
Now comes the best part.
Is there something on this table?
Follow me. Got something for you.
Just Ballsy
Should help
magazine
you
again.
plan. Brain dance from Kompeki
Ballsy.
Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking off to in those boxes? No. They can be a very useful tool. Good for analyzing details human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp. Exactly what you need.
Okay.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite.
Brain
The
dance.
glorious interior.
So I think these are.
You'll need to locate
like I
the
said,
relic yourself.
I don't know for sure.
Hope I grabbed enough detail.
I don't know
to
if you
make that
see
possible.
visions, like, or if you're conscious and seeing visions, or if you kind of go unconscious, and it's like a dream. I'm not sure, but I think that's what's about to happen. Also, I've been told
Hold
that
up.
one of the brain
Mean to say
dance
you
scenes.
recorded this?
I think it's been patched, but it used
BD
to
rec implant.
cause
Why, you object?
epileptic seizures. So, heads up.
No, not at all. Let's see this brain dance.
I believe it's been patched.
Judy
though.
will help. She's a Mox too. Besides, we go back years.
Judy. Okay, that's her name. Not Evelyn. This is actually Evelyn.
This
They
is
weren't lying.
important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget. So, you'll be a good boy, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Okay. There's Judy. Is she brain dancing?
Hey, there you are.
Maybe?
This is V. He's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Oh, okay. She writes
already.
brain dances.
BDF.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw, but yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to him.
Sorry. There's a joke in there somewhere.
Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
So we
And
drop
her,
the inside.
like, she sits the same no matter where she's at.
And rummage around, right?
Judy's hot.
How about it, V?
Did a good job on her for sure.
Ever taken a dip before?
Why she's like sitting like that though? This is more normal, I think. Taking a dip.
What do you mean by raw? How's this differ from the ready-mades?
Huh. Ready-mades, provided they're well made, should feed you feelings and impressions you'd never have the chance to experience yourself in real space. But it's mass market shit, so it's pre-crafted, hard-coded, fenced in, and manageable. A raw one? Well, it's more like a virtue enviro. Get to move around, look at things in detail.
Okay.
Editors use those layers to fish for juicier emotes and impulses, then use them to pad the BDs that go to market.
What's all
Sit
that
down,
over there?
Settle in, and we'll get you going.
Her hair's supposed to be how mine looks, but COVID ruined it. Oh. Dang. All right. Let's see what this brain dance stuff's all about.
Gotta create your sensory profile first.
It's not been cut in nearly a year, so it's all a mess. I gotcha.
Okay. Hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time.
I'm very
Now,
picky over
sit
who cuts my hair.
still,
I know.
Look at me.
I am too.
Gonna run the analysis.
To be honest.
soft. Should feel a
I really
slight
liked.
tingle.
I like my barber a lot, but like I said, can't really go and get a haircut right now. So
Okay, now let's
that's the
set
only reason we did a
optics and
homemade
other
haircut.
sensory zigs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
you do this often? You come here often?
One more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay. All set. I need to test your profile first. Tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me
okay.
see. Where could we...
Can't he just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks. Besides, won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
Lizzie's Jizzy. I just realized that.
Boot it up.
Mm-hmm. Let me give you the tailored version first. Let you get your bearings. Then we'll jump into editing mode. Be diving in 3, 2, 1.
All right. This seems like it's gonna be.
Do nothing odd.
Yeah.
Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high. Okay, on you go.
Okay, I think I saw this in a trailer.
Down, everybody, on the ground. I want to see you kissing the flooring. Money, now, or I will fucking drop you. I swear to God. Whoa, yeah, hey, now, before I blow your fucking head off. Ah!
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened.
All set
You're
for now.
alive and well.
Nice. Glad to hear it, Curry. He sounds nervous. Yeah. Okay. That was too much. Could have warned me.
That flash of intense shock. I can still feel it. I remember. Fuck, that last second. Could have warned me how much it hurts to die.
Trust me, real death hurts much, much more.
Not so sure about that.
You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode.
Editing mode. Okay, so what we just witnessed was a crime from like just
to the BD roller's sensory array. You'll be able to look
the
around
thug's point of view.
Whole scene's yours. Full cam control.
Oh, look at this.
Mode, so move around, zoom in and out.
So this is who I was. Wait, this looks like me though.
Little sandbox. So analysis mode, you control playback. Can even pause when you feel the need. Then you use the editor console to unpause. Try it.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out, and we sell the BD to those psycho freaks.
Yeah, this guy looks like me. Maybe he just has the same haircut and is also wearing a mask.
That's not all.
Oh yeah, that's not a gas mask.
Or rewind, whatever you like. Give it a try. Rewind. Roll it back to the top. All good. Neat. Now try fast forwarding a bit.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't be creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out.
Okay. You can also reset the recording. That'll take you right back to the
We're just
beginning.
learning our controls here.
Now for some fun. This here's why you came in the first place. In analysis mode, you get to view and even scan details of the enviro recorded by the BD roller. Focus on the heat, the gun this gonk gets from his buddy at the beginning. Now scan it.
You can only scan a clue during moments when it's perceivable by the person recording the brain dance, okay?
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. This is the studio. And remember, everything on full blast. There's a lot of extra for the night. On you go.
Okay, right here.
Old section on that track indicate a scannable clue. The clue will be highlighted for the duration of the sequence if the editor is set to the correct layer. Clues may overlap each other. The spot where they overlap on the recording track will be especially bright. After being successfully scanned, clues will disappear from the track. Okay.
Excellent. Let's move on.
Okay, we got our pistol.
Now heads up. In analysis mode, you can ferret out background noise and conversations if the roller got close enough. This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and sounds the roller was never aware of. To see the sources of the recorded sensory signals, switch to the audio layer in the editor. Go ahead and try that now. Okay, good. Now you should see several sound signatures in the store. Choose one and hone in on it.
We got a fan.
Okay, fuck! On you go. Little shitheads! Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of dicks, eh?
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable. Seriously, like what's happening right next to me.
Yeah, it's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them pop. Keep playing with the sound, explore it a bit. We'll move on when you get bored.
Some other sounds for me to find out.
Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of dicks, okay? We have a deal today on 2 flavors. Cuddy and surf and everybody!
Sometimes you can analyze extra layers in the raw, stuff the roller's cyberware picked up.
Like what?
Ev's got Kiroshi optics that grab infrared, meaning you should be able to grab heat signatures from her recording.
Huh. Hella nice.
Now let's wait till the guy punches out the gonk at the counter.
Okay.
On the ground! You wanna see you kissing the flooring? Money!
Scanning works on peeps, too. Walk up to the wounded chick. Try scanning her. Alright, next thing. Scroll forward to the part where our artist gets a lead injection.
Now, or I will fucking drop you! I swear to God! Oh, now!
This is pretty cool.
See that? They shot him and he never saw it coming. But you will. Here it comes. My favorite part of the game. See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam. Must have caught our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen's in the kid's field of vision, then scan it.
Hang on.
His own Chumba shot him. Probably
Man.
planned to all along. Must have got a nice slice of cred on the black market for a BD like this. BD freaks are ready to pay a preem for a real flatline. Anyway, if you've seen enough, you can exit.
All right, there's our tutorial into brain dance. I refreshed as it was lagged a bit for me, and apparently I was ages behind. Oh, dang. Hopefully it's all caught up now. Yeah, the brain dance is pretty interesting. I imagine that's going to come in, that's going to be used a lot throughout the game. That was sort of our tutorial to it right there.
Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log.
Flogging the log.
Anyway, you ready to do this? Look at your wreck.
Dunno, Let's take a break. Still feel like that kid when... Oh, yeah.
That kid?
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who?
Runner for my crew. Security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Actually, it is a problem. Not what we agreed, Ev.
Evelyn, I won't get a damn thing out of this without T-Bug.
Having an issue with my internet provider at the minute. Had nothing but issues the past year, so I'm changing December 30th. I do love detective style stuff, yeah.
How do I
Good
know she'll only
element for
purchase
these Cyberpunk type
footage?
games.
Observe, not fuck with anything.
Me. I'm your guarantee.
Yeah, right.
Help me. This one last time. I promise
Like
everything will work out.
Observer, for instance, that was sort of a detective type game. Although I didn't actually finish it.
Call T-Bug and we'll dive in.
Always was super intrigued by it, but
Hey V, what's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
Unimportant, T-Bug. Please focus. Need your help. Got no clue what I'm supposed to look for once I'm in.
Alright, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access. Opening port 1779. Secure protocol? Good, I'm going in. Should be getting my request.
they couldn't take my payments. Their system broke.
You ready?
A millisec.
Yeah.
Okay, connection
I did not finish Observer. No.
And we're clear. Ready to dance.
Thought I did. Yeah, I wanted to, but it was one of those. I was having trouble with one of the. I don't know if it was a puzzle or what exactly, but I could not progress, and I'm like, maybe this isn't the best game to stream.
Alright, V, eyes open. Gotta find out where Yorinobu's keeping the relic.
Cut off Wednesdays for failed payment, and they just said call up to get it reconnected. Shouldn't be cut off in the first place. They're going to.
Like a cut of fuckable meat, are you?
Evelyn, I felt her fear.
That was
sure got it under control quick too.
Pretty messed up.
No. They'll have my head for this. Then you shall perish for a good cause.
Should I be trying to get this stuff? No, I'm not. I'm gonna watch it through first.
I need a minute.
Listen in on that conversation, V. Could be something important.
Oh no, they don't want me to. Let me get audio. Where's the audio coming from? Is it not here? Is this Evelyn that I'm playing as? Oh. No, it doesn't look like her. Does it? Let me rewind. There's some clues in the visual aspect. Is there really nothing I can scan about this guy?
You look like a cut of fuckable meat, are you?
Wow. Okay, I don't know if I scanned that guy, actually. I have tried to pay like 3 times. It's their fault, not mine. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Emma. Hopefully it gets fixed up.
No. They'll have my head for this. Then you shall perish for a good cause. But make yourself comfortable.
There's a
I need a minute to finish.
soundbite supposed to be here.
We shall see.
I thought.
Soon enough.
Let's see if I can watch the rest. Oh, scan his phone as he talks. Okay, I'll try. Will it let me? It's not letting me do that yet.
My father is a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change and he'll live forever in his
I don't know what the middle layer is going to be.
bubble. We'll listen to this. Sabro is an adult despot.
Wow, champagne's
utterly
decent.
removed from reality.
Taste boosted somehow.
Stuck in some
Nope,
fossilized
just the price.
vision of a world
Same bubbly you'll be
that no
sipping in
longer
real
exists.
space.
Just the price.
A world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want now.
Like I said, I'm just going to watch it all the way through first.
Hung up. Go back to when they first start talking. Need to hear the whole thing.
No, I'm going to watch the whole thing, T-Bug. I just said that.
Sorry to make you wait. Business can be stupid.
It wasn't long.
It is Evelyn,
Not
okay.
even long enough for me to grow bored. Is everything all right? Seem tense.
They can wait until Friday now for the payment, and they give me $13 off my next bill as a goodwill gesture, but they won't be a next bill as I'm changing providers.
Just one condition.
You wish to make
Reminds me of Discord. They had
Only
problems
one.
charging me, so I ended up losing my Nitro
Focus.
benefits. Really? That's odd.
Oh, got any candy left? Stuff was pretty fun last time.
bedroom, nightstand.
I've got an idea. Be right back.
It seems like the clues are going to stay on the timeline after
Very
I watch
nice.
the whole thing.
But come here already.
Hey, there's the
Just
penis
a
nanogel
sec.
scam alert.
Looking for the perfect thing. Ah, you'll like this.
Now he's got a tablet of some sort. I'll probably have to scan that. Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
It's like I'm really...
V, eye on the prize, focus.
Warui kome.
It's like I'm really touching his wiener.
I know.
All right. Let's go back to the beginning. Okay, so I really can't do any scanning in here at all. He was green for just a split second. I mean, he's a real piece of work. You look like a cut of effable meat, are you?
You look like...
Yeah, he's green for a split second. I don't know why he doesn't stay green. I guess maybe I already scanned him. I'm not sure. What else am I supposed to scan? These are kind of tricky. What's this?
Alarm firmware is fresh, but saw excited birds chirping on a BBS. Something about lots of seeds falling through this sieve. Let me generate keys. I can forge their SIGs.
Okay.
kind of fuckable meat are you?
What else? Oh, what's this?
Shit, camera's packed with new tech. Motion sensors, heat sig activators, IFF.
You skilled enough to kill it all?
Mucho more than enough.
Mucho.
Just need access to their subnet.
Okay. That's good. There's going to be an audio clue very soon.
I said, no. They'll have my head for this. Then, you shall perish for a good cause.
Okay. Layer. Ah, here we go.
Here in a drone, ventilation and cooling, servers, gotta be. Fancy doodads in here need to be controlled.
But make yourself comfortable. I need a minute.
Okay, scanning the phone.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the risks.
My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such things.
You will listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality.
You gotta move back this way, Evelyn.
Fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists, of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want now.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage
What is
conditions.
this?
You must provide them.
It was just the
Heard that?
lights.
Relic docs gotta be around here somewhere. Look for them.
Scan the apartment security systems. Optional. Okay. I mean, I already did the one, right? Am I supposed to be looking right now? I don't think so.
Sorry to make you wait. Business can be stupid.
It wasn't long. Not even long enough for me to grow bored. Is everything alright?
What other security systems would it have?
Edgy.
A moment. It will pass.
I can get to work on that. Just one condition.
You wish to make demands
I'm
of
gonna be going back over
Only
there,
one.
I think.
Focus.
What's he grabbing over here? Ah, it's this. Automated turret? Jeez.
Automated turrets. Latest scanner model. Systems all connected to the server.
Can you shut them off?
Externally, no way. Gotta get in, check out how they link into the system first. Looks like all their security systems are linked to the hotel subnet. We need the flathead. No other way to shut down these systems.
Can't get around them ourselves?
Nope. At least I'm fresh out of ideas.
Oh, got any candy left? Steph was pretty fun last night.
Good. Nice.
I got you.
Okay, I want to see.
Very nice. But come here already.
Just a
Nothing I can scan here, I
the
guess.
perfect thing. Ah,
I thought she was looking through his personal emails, but I guess not.
Manual details a special temp-controlled container. Relic needs to be kept real cool.
So, chips gotta stay in the freezer.
Yep, could damage it otherwise. Okay, switch on thermal layer detection in the editor.
Thermal?
Should be easier to spot where you or know who's keeping the chip.
Oh, that's where the third layer comes in. Okay, gotta find something cold. Right? Oh, you know what? It's probably not. Probably gonna have to go backwards, huh? Somewhere near. Ooh.
Air conditioning, standard model for hotels of this caliber. Temp matches that stipulated in the docs, but
Yeah, it's
no
not
way to
hiding
chips
in
hide
the air conditioner,
Too
not
risky. Temp
Dexter
fluctuations,
style.
Risk of damage.
What other? Oh, there's another clue right here.
Loaded. Safety's on. Good to know, though. Once you're in there, don't forget about that iron.
Okay. gotta be when she's over by the window, I feel like. Yeah, somewhere over here. I wasn't thinking on the table.
Oh, Donaghy's. Looks like Mr. Arasaka
I was thinking somewhere over there.
Really think you'll find the chip in there? No way. Temp's too low. Could fluctuate. Nice try, though.
I have one other guess. Okay. A fridge. Look at that.
Just a fancy-ass fridge. Temp doesn't match the guidelines. Won't find a thing here.
One other guess remaining that's not over here. We'll see if I'm right. Something else? Wait, how can she see this?
Right. Grab the heat sig. Matches the spec in the docks.
That's it.
Yorinobu's got the case here. Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. We got it. Good work. Looks like we got everything we need. Quit out of the editor.
I will. There was one other thing I wanted to check. My only other guess was this, like, monster thing that walked out here. I was like, does he somehow have a cooling system? But nope. Which is good. I don't have to kill that guy. That'd be a little bit challenging at this point.
That'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache on your data. You were never here. Keep it. I'll put it on Ev's tab.
Oh.
Portable device for handling BDs. I already uploaded the calibration settings. Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should
I knew where it was, but kept quiet.
And it keeps you out of harm's way. Clever.
I was gonna scan everything in there.
Harm's way. Know what I see looking at you? Walking, talking corpses.
Relax. I got it all under control.
Feeling a little tired, been falling asleep early evening, waking up early hours in the morning. Oh yeah.
Judy, relax.
Still not getting the sleep you need.
Evelyn, please. No shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit.
All right. See, like her seated position. Wait, what just happened? The stuff on her desk just totally went everywhere. What is this? In your mouth? Till next time, I hope.
Well, don't worry. Won't do anything to get you in trouble. But, I hope to see you again.
Depends.
On what?
Whether you come alone or with the tag along, like a net runner.
No runners. I promise. See ya.
I mean, my guy's not exactly charming.
BD of a woman giving birth. Pros, nobody's done it yet. Con, have to hook up a prenatal wreath, which is more expensive. BD of the most common dreams, compilation. Pro, it's doable. Con, I'll have to consistently scroll the dreams of a dozen/couple dozen people over at least 1 year to catch the repeating themes. Flying, swimming, falling, going to school/work/school naked. 2 BDs scrolled by 2 actors. Neural tracks set up so that it looks like 1 BD. Pro, it'd be Nova. Con, tech for it doesn't exist.
Imagine that. Okay, well, guess I could continue trying to steal from Judy here. Magenta cut off Duro Layer Nanoweave shorts. Yep, taking those. For sure, taking those. And we're gonna put them on before we even leave here. Check it out. Yes. Look at this. Nice. The 7.8 armor. So much color for so small a thing. Actually is more armor than my entire pants, so I'm wearing them. I'm doing it. Gotta keep that armor up.
Let's walk.
Wait, is there more stuff to take? I guess nobody cares that I steal all the time from them.
What do you think?
So, what now?
V, do this job for me. I mean, me alone.
Words.
No
You'll fit in with those
splitting the payout
construction
with
workers
anyone
now.
else. No middlemen.
I have no words.
Dex.
Yeah, the... Ooh, no way Dex trusts me?
If I agree, there'll be hell to pay for sure.
Yeah, those construction workers... It's pretty interesting.
Whatever you decide, it stays between us.
One guy had the ball gag.
50%. Eddie's enough to do whatever the hell you like.
I don't understand, but
Dex won't
construction in the future is pretty wild.
Dex isn't the only fixer in town. But my offer's the only one you'll ever get.
We're taking it.
Let me think about it.
We're doing it. I already decided.
If you need me, call.
Reason why I decided?
I'll
Because
send
it
you
seems
my
like a stupid idea, so I'm going to do it.
Good luck. Now go. I need a few words with Judy.
All right, well. Level 4? Tried opening perks, but it didn't work.
How things looking, Mr. V?
No,
Turns out
don't
everyone's
cry.
recording
You
from
got
Konpeki
this, though.
was worth our time.
Sure.
Beautiful.
Sure.
T-Bug
See you
already
soon.
called. Said she's working her magic. And the flathead?
Nothing yet. On it now.
T-Bug says no chance of that ship without that bot. To work then, Mr. V.
Max Doc. New Age Village People is the YMCA group of 2077. That's funny. Hola, V. How's it going? Oh. What's the status? Met with a client, played me a BD of the place we're supposed to visit. BD, huh? Alright, just keep me posted. Coach Fred. One more thing, until the lockdown on Watson is lifted, you won't fight in any other districts, but don't worry, when things loosen up, you'll be the first to know. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at the... I got 3 attribute points? Dang. Reflexes and body. Technical ability would be nice. Intelligence is going to stay low because it's pretty funny. Perk points? How do I... Oh, okay. Let's add a reflex. And then a body. And a technical ability. And that's all of them. We have 2 perk points. Blades. We do have a blade now. However, got some other ones to look at too. Crafting. Crafting rare. I don't know anything about crafting yet. What about body? Athletics, annihilation. Street Brawler? Okay, Street Brawler is like blunts or fists, it seems like. Max health by 10%, reduces fall damage by 5%, max stamina by 10%. Health regenerates up to 70% of max health outside of combat. Sounds pretty good. Let's do that. I'm guessing we can get potentially up to 100%. Increases carrying capacity by 60. I think I will. All right, main level is 4. Wait, these. We got shards. Okay, cyberware. Can you unequip cyberware while you're on the go? I just added an extra mod. Unavailable mods. Huh, okay. But I can't unequip this, right? Okay, you can't unequip your actual cybernetics. That would be interesting. Melee. Okay. Black Unicorn is the name of my katana. That's a pretty cool name. So these ones are green. I guess it means that I can afford it, but I can't actually do... I don't have enough components. Oh, I can craft this, though. I can craft a max dock. Upgrades. Can't do any upgrades. Because I don't have common item components. Okay. Call Militech Agent Meredith Stout. Or meet with Jackie. Let's see.
Stout here. Start by telling me how you got this number.
No more than your number. Heard you misplaced a convoy.
No more than your number.
Shut him up. Spill what you know. Don't make me wait.
Nuh-uh, not on the horn. Let's meet, cut a deal.
A deal. Fine. Of course. First exit off Skyline, driving towards the NID. Storm channel under the overpass. Meet you there.
Which way am I supposed to... How did I get out of here? Oh, no, okay, that's down towards Judy's shop. Is it... Oh, it's through here. Yeah, this looks more familiar.
4 a.m. last night, Gina and
This dude's brain dancing, right?
I'm not in the mood. Can you give me a break?
Seems like they're brain dancing.
I'm angling to get a
Okay.
word in because I need her to cover for
Let me
that
read up on this here. So the pickup... You know what I like about your run-of-the-mill gang goons? They know what they like. Cash, sex, power, maybe just the sight of their enemy's blood. Real rays of sunshine they are. But these maelstrom cabrones, shit, can never can be sure. They look at you with those creepy-ass toaster faces and you can't get a read of them. Got no clue what twisted thoughts are racing through their processors. You ask me, that's why biz with Maelstrom never turns out pleasant. But sometimes there's just no getting around it. Let's grab that spider bot, yeah? Make Dex proud. Okay. Hey, what's up, Nest? How you doing? Pulled the Ben & Jerry's out and the cats are like, OMG, they love the smell of it, and it's the only thing I can't eat in peace. I don't give them any. Oh, that's funny. They like the smell of it. Yeah, what's going on, Nest? How's life treating you? I don't know many rippers who'd install Kiroshi optics on Credit and Faith. In fact, I only know one. Victor. Maybe once you're on top, you don't forget about the old guy, yeah? Pay the man what he's due. I can't do that yet. I have to get 21 grand. I have 1,640 euro dollars right now. Wait for the lockdown to end. Retrieve the ping quick hack from the Netrunner. Actually kind of want to see if I can get there.
When I go to pick my daughter
They
up
must
from
do because they
preschool.
are
But
all
it's
over me when I
chill,
eat it,
you
and I've
know.
never given them any.
Then this guy stumbles in,
Turn
whacked
around
out,
here.
almost knocks over Paul at the door.
Nothing's wrong. Really?
Why don't you just tell me?
Oh, now the club's popping. People just brain dance out here in the open, too. Soup with 2 O's. I like it. Good. Trying to... Oh, hang on a second. Trying to face this week with optimism, waiting for our gov to announce whether lockdown will continue through the holidays. Oh, you're going to find out... When are you going to find out?
Come on in.
I am liking Cyberpunk. Yeah, for sure. Bartmoss Collective. First will come the Great Reality Check, which ushers in the future of the world. Is that from Co? people drive pretty silly in this game. There have been so many intersections that are blocked for no reason, so I'll probably get in an accident, but we'll see. Nice. That was just my fault. Wonder what the car is going to look like. Is it going to auto repair? It's supposed to be today, but now I won't know until Wednesday. Gotcha. So what will it look like? I guess is what I'm wondering. What is it for you specifically, not for the state? Like what will happen for you if it's continued? What is this? Wash and run? They got like a magazine stand of all the nudie mags at this place. Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
Hey, watch it.
Oh, excuse me. What do you got here? What's he got? The end is near. Okay, good. Thanks for the good news, pal. Appreciate that.
Chuck gets a bag over his head. Hey, here for a pickup. Order number 48.
Wait. Oh, I have to take the sky, whatever, sky bridge. I guess those are usually called, the sky bridge. Regina Jones is calling.
So, looks like we found the last honest cop in this city. Her name's Anna Hamill, and whatever she's investigating, it's made her a lot of enemies. She'd do best to cut it out, if you catch my drift. Okay, look, I know how it sounds, but somebody would have taken this gig anyway, right? I don't know. Maybe there's an angle you can play here. Either way, info's attached.
I thought she was naked, for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna help her out. Relative of Mark? Wait, which part? Sorry, there's a lot going on here. Oh man, look at this dude. Red beard, bright red hair, bright red shorts.
T-Bug sent me. Said you'd have something for me.
You're V, right?
Oh, her name was Anna Hamill.
She had me hold
maybe,
the demon
maybe it was.
for you. It should work on any 3rd gen deck.
Okay. Glad to grab a demon always.
You could test it now. I have an access point. If you'd like, that is. You might extract some shimsoft or subroutines. Seems worth a try, either way.
What am I doing? Taking this? Reveals enemies and devices connected to the local network. Okay. All right. Your cyberdeck has a limited capacity for quick hacks, but you are free to swap out which ones you have installed on it, whether you wish. To do so, go to your inventory. Okay. Is it in cyberware? Operating system and ping. Okay. We've got short circuit and reboot optics. Right? Oh, I just unequipped short circuit. Non-lethal does 63 electrical damage. Yoko Ono? What? That, shop owner?
How's this work?
Right here?
Any punk off the street can waltz in here, grab some shady running soft?
No, not just any punk.
It wasn't really. Her name was
Over the
Yoko. I
counter,
gotcha.
We fix cyberdecks. But if you come recommended and you know what you are looking for, I'm sure you will find it.
Great. All right. Upload ping to the camera. RAM cost. Wait, do I? I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm just hitting buttons. Well, if they continue, I'm hoping I'll just get to stay home for the holidays. But they were talking about opening restaurants at 25% capacity. Hope that doesn't happen because you might as well just be closed if you're only running at 25%. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Okay, 1C. 55? How does this work? Oh, E. I don't understand how this works at all. I just kind of clicked some things and did my best. I'll figure that out eventually. All right, but I guess I did that part. What's going on here? Are you awake? Yeah, she's awake. What are you doing? What's going on? All right. I would tell you how to do that, but I can't over text. I know it has to do with like the columns and rows, but I'll definitely be able to figure it out at some point. Let me run around this building. Oh, Gamora, look at that. Wide open. Sheesh. All right. Save this real quick. All right. All right, that's gonna be it for me. I've got to get to work, so gonna leave it here for now. This has been a lot of fun. I'm glad to be able to dive into this some more. Thing on the billboard with the brown face and the red top looks like a gollywog. Gollywog was a blackface character on Jam in the 70s, but was banned in the 90s because it was deemed racist. I totally missed that on the billboard. I'm not gonna lie, I missed that entirely. But, okay, my friends. Sorry I got here late. Have a good day at work, my dude. Appreciate it, man. And no worries. Hopefully things... Keep me posted on Wednesday. Hope things go well. You know, you get the news that you're hoping for. Because, yeah, that sounds like it'd be stressful. So, let's end in the tavern real quick. That dreaded work thing. Oh my gosh, Nest. Cheers to you, Nest, for that 100 gold coins, aka bits. Appreciate that, my friend. Seriously, thank you for hanging out with us. I know it wasn't very long, but unfortunately it's because I gotta head to work. So it's where the derogatory term wog for a black person came from. Didn't even know that. Did not know that. I'd never even heard of that term. But Curry, thanks for hanging out with us today too. We're gonna go ahead and run credits. I know that we don't have a whole lot to do, but I gotta show some appreciation for you guys. So let me run these real quick. If I can find it, there it is. Here we go. Let me give a shout out. Nest, seriously, man, thank you for that 100-bit cheer. I appreciate you stopping in at the very least. Like I said, hope things go well with the news you're going to be getting later on this week. Curry, thanks for modding for me. Lootspot Goots, of course, stopping the want to become famous spammers, which is always great. But yeah, this was fun. Neither did I, and I'm black. Yeah, I had never heard that before in my life. So, man, did I just get a lot brighter? Weird. Yeah, they had a TV series and book series and all sorts until it was slammed shut. Man, well, that sounds like maybe they need to come up with something a little bit better to not get banned. But, all right, friends, I gotta get headed out of here. I got a meeting starting very soon. So I will catch you guys next time. Let me give you a cheers once more. Cheers. And you guys stay awesome. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time, same game for that matter. So you guys have a great day. And we'll see you real soon, okay? Take care, everybody.